Hey, so in today's short video, I want to talk about the link between our insulin levels and our ability to lose weight. I am Michelle Clay, if you're not familiar with me, and I help patients lose weight and optimize their health and well being. So maybe you can relate to this picture. I know that I can. Over the last year in helping patients, I've had many that have shared with me that no matter what diet they follow or how well they follow it, they simply cannot lose weight. Many tell me that things they used to do in the past and be able to drop weight are no longer working. And I believe them because I've had that same exact experience myself. I remember once doing the diet, I forget the name of it, but had the little containers, red was for your protein and yellow was for fat, green was for your veggies. And I measured everything out and followed it to a T for a month. And 1 month later, I had lost a pound. So it was super frustrating. So I want to talk a little bit about one of the primary reasons that this happens. So it's essentially boils down to our insulin levels. So insulin is a hormone that most of us have heard of and we associate with diabetes, and that's true. However, we all have insulin. It's produced by our bodies and it's released by our pancreas in response to glucose. So if you eat something with sugar or you eat something that turns into sugar, like carbs, for instance, then your body's going to release insulin. So, the purpose of insulin is that it acts like a key and it opens your cells and allows the sugar outside of your cells to move inside of the cell where your cell can convert it to energy. So, it's a good thing. We do need insulin, but the issues occur when the levels get out of balance. So, as we gain weight, typically we have insulin levels that are starting to rise. And what happens is we eat some sugar or carbs, our body dumps insulin. We eat some more sugar and carbs, our body dumps some more insulin. And eventually our bodies gets to where it just kind of ignores the insulin. And this is what we call insulin resistance. Basically, at that point, your body's having to put more and more insulin into your system to get the same response because of that resistance. So insulin, like all hormones, acts as a messenger, and the message that insulin tells the body is store, store, store. So when our insulin levels are high, our bodies simply cannot get to our fat to burn it for energy. So you can follow all the diet perfectly, do all the things, and if your insulin is high, that's why it won't work. Your body simply cannot get to your fat to start to burn it. So, here's some common symptoms of elevated insulin. You can have a blood test, but it's not one I rarely see. Um, Most providers order it. It's not a common one to be ordered. So you can certainly get it and give you an exact number, but these are some common symptoms of elevated insulin that might tell you you have it without having the blood test. So one is increased hunger and cravings, just kind of always being hungry, always wanting to snack or eat something. Stubborn weight gain or really resistance to lose that weight, like we've talked about. Fatigue and energy crashes, frequent urination and thirst, and then skin. Usually it almost looks like dirty skin. So in the armpits usually is where you see this, or kind of the crease of the neck. So those are some symptoms, common symptoms of elevated insulin levels. So that's it for today. Later this week, I plan to do another short video to talk about what you can do if you feel like your insulin levels are high and you think this might be impacting your ability to lose weight. So I'll do that in a video later this week, so be on the lookout for that. I also wrote an ebook that covers all of this in detail, and I'll put a link. It's free, and I'll put a link below. You can download it if that's something you're interested in. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know.